I think there's a lot of frustration in the senior ranks of the Russian military, because I think the Russian military has been saying for months now, let's attack and get this over with. We can crush this problem once and for all. And he's been reluctant to do that for two reasons. Number one, he really doesn't want to kill any more Ukrainians. We find that hard to believe, but he sees them as Orthodox Christian Slavs, just like the Russians. Secondly, he doesn't want the United States and NATO to intervene in Western Ukraine. So he's taken the position that let's move deliberately and incrementally to avoid a sudden impulsive move from Washington that would put them at war with us in Russia. And that's an understandable concern. But now the situation is so bad, and we are so weak, I think, in the West, as he's accurately concluded. I don't think that the potential for real intervention is there anymore. If you look in Poland, public opinion there has swung decisively against Polish involvement in the war. Oh. They'll send assistance, but they will not fight. And so under those circumstances, I think his senior military leaders are saying, let's go and end this. If we do nothing and the Europeans fail to elect new governments or put new people in power that will talk to the Russians, then I suspect he'll eventually give permission and they will march west. And they could march all the way to the Polish border. I keep telling people this. And of course, that's the opposite of what we want. You know, the beauty of Ukraine, particularly if it had become a neutral state, was that it put 500 miles between the NATO border and the bulk of the Russian military, which is what we wanted. Now we're going to get the opposite because we were foolish and stupid and completely miscalculated, didn't understand the Russians, didn't understand their capabilities.